Hello guys. Today I'm going to show you a fun build that, although is not meta, can still be good in some endgame content where your target has a weak spot that you can shoot, such as silo bosses, rift bosses, and minibus. I have to warn you that this build only works if you can shoot weak spots, otherwise you might want to use some other build and just build this for fun. But don't worry, this build doesn't need any start ROM, so it's free if you want to try it. With that being said, let's get right into it. First of all, this is the G17 Dusty build. It is a different shrapnel build. Unlike the SOCR, this gun works totally differently, but it still works through the same type of damage, which is shrapnel. So what is shrapnel? We can see here on the underlined word. Let's read what it does. Upon hitting an enemy with a bullet, deal 50% attack as weapon damage to a different random part. The additional damage can crit, strike weak spots, and will decay with distance. Now let's read what the gun does. 55% chance to trigger shrapnel when hitting a weak spot. When triggered, shrapnel no longer ignores already hit parts. What does this mean? Well, normally when a part has been hit by your bullet or shrapnel, it cannot be hit again by another shrapnel. But Dusty is different. When you shoot at the head, your shrapnel can still hit the head as well. This is what I mean. You can see there's more than one red number when I shoot. That's the shrapnel hitting the head as well. You may ask, so what if the shrapnel can hit weak spots as well? Well, that means we can stack weak spot damage on this gun. Unlike the SOCR where weak spot damage is basically useless. And not only that, there's a shrapnel gun mod called Shrapnel Souvenir that will refill your bullets when your shrapnel hits a weak spot. In this case, you can hit more than one shrapnel on the same weak spot and refill more than one bullet. As you can see, I'm refilling 1 to 3 bullets. I'd say that's pretty cool. So with that knowledge, how do we build it? Remember I said we're stacking weak spot damage. That means we're going to use 4-piece Renegade for weak spot damage and extra bullets, 1-piece Lone Wolf for extra bullets, 1-piece Beret for extra shrapnel hit part. For the helmet mod, we have 2 choices, Precision Strike or Momentum Up if you don't have good rolls on Precision Strike. We want weak spot damage, weapon damage, enemy type damage, and magazine capacity on the suffixes. For the mask mod, Shrapnel Carnage is a must, so we hit more of our shrapnel to the weak spot. This mod doesn't mean 100% of your shrapnel goes to the weak spot, it just means it doubles the chance of your shrapnel hitting the weak spot. We don't know what the percentage of shrapnel hitting any part of the body. For the top mod, we can use weak spot damage boost, munition amplifier, or a gold defensive mod with good suffixes. For the pants, we can use either Bullet Siphon or Unstoppable if you're hitting an enemy that's further away. For the glove mod, you can use either Gold Munition Amplifier or Weak Spot Damage Boost depending on what you need more. For the shoes mod, Covered Advance is always best in slot for DPS. For the gun mod, we want Shrapnel Souvenir as mentioned earlier. For the accessory, we want as much accuracy as we can get. For the calibration, I recommend using rapid shot style with 2x weak spot damage, so you can shoot faster and have more ammo. For the cradle, you can copy and paste mine. You can switch these two if you're not using bingo or crossbow. And lastly, go to your setting, keyboard and mouse control, and switch this to hold so you don't have to tap and break your left click when shooting. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a like and consider subscribing. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Have a good one.